We're live, pal. It's Two Marks Pod. It's the worst wrestling podcast you know. Maybe.
I don't know.
And today, we're gonna watch WCW Monday Nitro
Monday Night Quill
on Peacock. It is under WCW Monday Nitro, which is weird. That's Mondays in it, I guess. But season 2, episode 36. And the episode aired on September 16th, 1996. And how are you?
This is a historical episode too, though. Hold on, because this is the biggest moment in the history of our great sport, or whatever Shivani used to say. Fucking Glacier. Oh, I said
yeah.
F. Is it too soon to say the F word? I don't know.
Probably not. Yeah, actually, probably is, because I'm gonna. But it doesn't matter. I might bleep it. I might not. Who knows? Yeah, Glacier's going to be on the episode. I don't know anything else about this, I guess. We watched Fall Brawl last week. And Fake Sting. Sting might address the people on this episode, I think we said. That sounds right? Does that sound right to you?
Sting, I believe, is on this episode, and then he disappears.
Oh, we're finally going to get Crow Sting. We're ditching the surfboard.
Sort of.
Maybe he'll smoke a cigarette and pimp his wife out. Who knows?
Oh, God. You know, if people don't listen to both pods, that would be really confusing.
Yeah. That's a Sandman reference for people who don't watch ECW.
So me?
Oh, man.
We're already fucking going there.
We are already going. Let me think here. So I think we have not talked about Saturday night's main event since it happened. I'm pretty sure. Does that sound right to you, possibly, maybe?
That sounds about right. I figured out a thing that I was just going to start talking about. What are we going to talk about?
Okay.
It's not Saturday night's main event.
Okay, so Saturday night's main event happened. Cena squashed R-Truth, kinda.
More or less.
I guess that was
a good way.
Probably what should happen. I don't know, man. Cena coming out in Truth coming out in Cena garb was fun though.
Yeah, he does that all the time though. The thing that popped me was the fact that they died down the Cena music. And then you're like, all right, R-Truth. And then they played the Cena music again.
Yeah. I saw some clip on where somebody was streaming the show and they were like, oh man, R-Truth needs to come out in John Cena's music and everything, full gimmick. And then they did it. Their pop was huge.
Yeah.
But we're going to get Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody and Jey Uso at Money in the Bank, and the CM Punk believers are dying out. That's you and me, brother.
Yeah. CM Punk's in a Money in the Bank qualifying match, and I'm just like, what year is it?
Oh my god, do you think CM Punk's gonna win Money in the Bank and then
he might
do the RVD I cash in on you on this date thing?
He might.
Yo, what date is the last Raw of the year or the last show of the year? Are they doing something on December 31st for John Cena?
I don't know. Probably. I would
if they
have to, right?
What if he's like, I challenge John Cena on December 31st, his last night in the company. If John Cena wins, he leaves the company with the fucking title.
Like, yo, the whole fucking John Cena saying he's gonna leave with the title. That's so CM Punk.
Yes!
That it's not even funny.
Fucking Uno reverse card, crazy.
Yeah. So
you might, actually.
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Except that
not.
Dude, yeah.
This would be funny. I want Cena to if they do Punk and Cena, and that's the big someone has to save wrestling. I kind of want Cena to fucking win.
Yeah, Yeah, right? Because it's
I
like
want him to win, and I want him to fucking hop the rail, blow the kiss, and go
Blow
home
the
and put
kiss
the
at
fucking
Triple
belt in his
H.
fridge. Yeah. Can you imagine Triple H actually does the Vince spot and tries to help Punk win, and then Punk has to be like, no, like Cena did? That would be so amazing. Triple H trying to help CM Punk. You would never fucking think.
Paul would have to take a bump for him, though.
You would never fucking, well, not necessarily, but you would never think that Triple H would be helping CM Punk.
I know. Hell froze over, right? That was the shirt?
Yeah.
That's a good fucking booking. I mean, maybe we're booking it right now and it's going to happen. That's what happened with the other bonus pod we did last week.
Just fucking straight up copy the fucking, like, the shit from back in the day. Have Cena fuck off. Except for this time, he doesn't show up a week later. It's like months later.
It won't feel overdone like all the times that they've tried to copy.
Have John Cena leave with the belt, blow the kiss, and then he goes to fucking TNA and defends it against Joe Hendry.
It's
Boom.
like it won't feel overdone like all the times they've derivatived fucking the Montreal Screwjob either. So that's pretty excellent.
I don't give a shit. People can blow me if they don't want to see that.
That's good shit.
They're like, this old CM Punk shit that we're just regurgitating. Fuck you, we're doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of like I was trying to say though, like they fucking redid the.
I'm gonna be mad disappointed if they don't do that now.
They redid the screw job like 400 times. Like I think this is fresh and hot and actually a good take on it, and not just hey, remember that? It's like a fucking new. It's a on its head kind of. Punk never defended the title at a fucking indie. He showed up at an indie.
He showed up at like I think one and was just there, and then he was back on Raw like 2 weeks later.
He showed up at a couple indies. I remember one of them was him and Colt put Gregory Iron on their shoulders or something like that. Does that ring a bell to you? And then we were like. Then like the internet was
Gregory Iron guy or something.
I'm kind of a big Gregory Iron guy. I was on his Patreon for a while. I was on his Patreon
outside of you telling me.
I remember there was like a bit of a push online to have him join the Royal Rumble that year, and I was part of that. I was part of his Patreon for a while, and he sent me like a big box of memorabilia, and I still have some of that shit. I have a kayfabe news button on my backpack that I got there. I've got this little tiny scribbly notepad with like Mankind on it that is like an old WWF merchandise notepad that I use when I play D&D every Thursday. I've got a fucking beer mug that has like a wrestling bear on it. Anyway, I'm fucking going on and on. Shit, what was I gonna talk about? Dude, what? It sounds like we're booking fucking this Cena thing out. What if we're right, just like we were going to be right about when we booked Hangman with Ospreay and Moxley and fucking Swerve?
Realized I was muted. Yeah.
Oh, were you trying to interrupt me that whole time?
Yeah, I'm glad I muted, actually. That's why I did it.
So yeah, I mean, go watch our fucking extra bonus pod from last week, where we watched Will Ospreay versus Hangman, because that was good.
It was good. It was a good thing.
It was really good. We were both like kind of locked in. It was good audio.
It did not ruin wrestling. Like
it did not.
I said it did.
You were like, you a month ago would have been like, fucking Hangman won the fucking Owen. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I did that when I saw that that's what happened. But then I was like, I should watch the match first before I do this.
Yeah, and it was good.
And then you made me watch the match, and I was like,
I didn't make you.
Well, it was partly my idea. Partly.
It was partly your idea, yeah. I kind of wanted to watch the whole pay-per-view, but that would have been fucking
hours.
What did you say? 100 hours and a million matches or something?
10 hours or something, yeah.
Yeah.
The
way you worded it was really funny. I can't remember that.
AEW pay-per-views are too goddamn long. I don't care. I'm old, and I work like 10, 11, 12-hour days.
I think that the WWE pay-per-views have been a little too short.
They're not too short. They just haven't had anything really worth a damn. They
give everything
one
a ton
match
of
that you want to see,
air.
and then there's a bunch of other ones that you're just like, that'll be good.
That's actually how you book a good wrestling card, though.
Yes.
You're not burning all
Because
of your
I'm watching their
must-see
pay-per-views.
matches on one show.
Yes.
I seen a fucking Twitter post not too long ago where it was the card for a SummerSlam like 6 years ago, and every single match on that card could have been like a fucking pay-per-view main event. It was like the same show that like I think Edge wrestled Finn Balor or something. No, it was like Edge and Seth Rollins. That's what it was. And it had Brock and Bobby, I think, and Cena and Roman. That was yeah. That was the Cena Roman one. Is that SummerSlam? Every fucking match on that pay-per-view basically could have been a fucking world title match almost, or main event match. I mean, or a world title, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. But no, like, yeah, brother, I can only climax once. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. I like how the WWE pay-per-views have been booked. I think that
I think they have too many ads.
Yeah. I was gonna say, to me, they are keeping to, we're gonna have every pay-per-view be fucking 5 matches or whatever the fuck. And it's like, we can do 6 or 7 sometimes. Yeah. And it feels like they've really been keeping to that, and the only time they haven't was like WrestleMania. Each night had like 7 matches, I think, or one was like 6 and one was 7, something like that. And it was just like, can we have more than 5 matches on a pay-per-view that's not WrestleMania? And they'll probably do more than that for SummerSlam, but because this year it's 2 nights, right?
SummerSlam, yes, I believe it's 2 nights this year.
This year, WrestleMania, SummerSlam's 2 nights. Speaking of big shows, I
Get
probably
ready for
going
3
to All
nights
In.
of Crown Jewel.
I'm probably going to All In.
Oh,
I haven't bought the tickets or the hotel yet, but we've pretty much agreed on it. My wife's put in PTO for it, and her other supervisor apparently is also vaguely wrestling fan. And is married to a wrestling fan, apparently.
That's cool.
Apparently they just watched WWE, so she was like explaining, hey, we're gonna go to she was like, so her other supervisor is gonna be gone for like a month or whatever, and it's gonna be July, and so like it's not a great thing that she's gonna request PTO for those days. She's like, hey, I need to request PTO in July, and those supervisors kind of like squinting at her like, and then she's like, it's for a wrestling show, and she's like, oh, that's really cool, and like she's all of a sudden super positive about it. Because she's also vaguely a wrestling fan. But like I said, they apparently mostly watch WWE, and she's like explaining, oh yeah, it's like Hangman and Moxley, and she's like, I don't actually know any AEW stuff, and she's like, oh, John Moxley is Dean Ambrose, and she goes, oh, and anyway, so
funny. That's great.
She put in her PTO. She'll probably be accepted. I'm gonna put in PTO, and we're gonna buy the tickets in the hotel. And then you told me fucking this morning that Raw's in town next week, and I had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Is it this coming, like the day this
Monday.
show comes out?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, wow.
Raw is in our city. Main event Jey Uso is now in our city as you listen to this.
You beat me to it. I was gonna hit it. Yeah. So maybe it's really funny. I mean, it'd be cool if I could like get some cheapo tickets, because like I went to SmackDown in the cheap seats a while back, and it wasn't that bad.
Because BOK's Facebook is still promoting it. So.
I think I got them for like $30 or something crazy.
Not to dox us, but
like
I've done that before already.
Yeah, people know we're in Tulsa. Or around
we
Tulsa.
talked about going to fucking Dynamite anyway, so.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, Deadlock talks about North Carolina all the time, and they're fucking bigger.
Well,
than
that's different. They're in North
6,000
Carolina,
times.
Indy. Yeah.
And they're Carolina, Indy. Yeah. We need to watch more Deadlock.
Even though only the one guy's from North Carolina, but I digress.
Oh yeah, where the fuck does Tony live? I know Johnny's in like Philadelphia, right?
And then
where the fuck is Tony?
Is like Nebraska or some shit.
Is he really? Is that where his deck is? That he fucking.
This is now just a Deadlock review podcast.
Man. Deadlock is the only reason because like I transitioned to I'm using YouTube Music now instead of Spotify for my music, just because like we were already paying for the premium and we needed to save a few bucks. So it's like, why am I also paying for Spotify premium? But the only reason I still have Spotify on my phone is because they don't post their episodes at the same time on YouTube. So I can't listen to the podcast. The Deadlock pod on YouTube.
There's still tickets for Raw, but like Upper Deck is like $60-something, which for Upper Deck is expensive.
I forgot they like upped all their fucking ticket prices because of TKO and bullshit. Thanks, Ari Emanuel. I'm gonna go to fucking All In for cheaper than that. Actually, I am probably gonna go All In for cheaper than that.
Fuck.
I'm not going to Raw. I was like, if I could get some like mega cheap. Hey, you can actually. Here's the deal, though. You say that, but if you go up to Raw the day, if you go up to the BOK, it's the day of.
The day of, yeah.
And like whenever they open the doors,
they basically will give tickets away at that point. They're like, whatever.
That's what I did when I went to SmackDown, and that was whenever like. LA Knight did the face down with Roman, and then Cody did a face down with Roman too. I was like, holy shit, which is now that's like kind of a
these $50 tickets will be back to like their like $15-$25 that they used to be when you go up there the day of.
Hopefully. I mean,
they just know the people that are buying them when they come out is like those super marks.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna go, but like, I'm just saying.
I'm working, so I don't even know when I'll get off, and I don't really have the funds right now. So,
I don't either. So,
because like Upper Deck on the hard cam side is like, if I was to take me and the kid, it would cost me as much as when we sat like 3 rows off the floor. That's crazy. But they're like, business is hot, so I mean. Yeah, I'd rather go to All In for that rate and see like a fucking pay-per-view. Like,
I mean, it'll be way up in the fucking bowl because it's a stadium show. I won't be able to see shit. I'll be watching the screen the whole time, but I'll be there for a fucking stadium show.
You get to experience. Half of the fun to me being at a wrestling show is just being able to look around at the crowd whenever I want to.
Yeah.
That's part of the, like, I'm weird like that where I enjoy watching everyone else having fun.
People watching.
Yeah.
People watching.
Yeah, people watching. That's me, yeah.
That's no, like, it's a real thing. That's really
me
fun.
At social events too, where I just kind of sit back and I'm just like, I'm happy for these people.
I love like I love sitting at a table with my wife and going, "Hey, check out not Steve Austin over there," and it's just like a bald guy.
Yeah,
just like shit like that. That's like not a great example, and it's also funnier when you can see the guy. But like, I don't just bullshitting like that with the wife, and the wife will be like, don't fucking be like that. I'm like, I'm just playing. Anyways,
we've already been talking for like 20 minutes, and then I haven't even said the thing.
What? Okay, tell me about your thing, and then we'll wrap up the chit chat. I was gonna mention,
did you see the Cody podcast that he has now?
I've seen like 40 clips of his most recent one with Brandon.
With his wife? Yeah,
I've seen
that one's
I've probably seen the whole thing just in clips.
Just through clips?
Yeah.
I watched it one night while I was on the phone texting people, and I put it on my TV, and there's one moment where he's like asking his wife about her
tickle bitties.
Yeah,
her tickles. Like, that's what he said. His her tickles.
They're just like the best friends that happen to be married, and I want that for me, and I don't know if I'll ever have it, but like he's on a fucking podcast. People are gonna see this, and he's just talking to his wife about her tickles. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. And then she's just like, yeah, this is a thing, and like not even really that bothered by it.
Yeah, she's bitching about his truck. And there's one part though that's like really touching where he's basically like, man, you're out there and you're announcing all these big wrestlers like The Undertaker and John Cena, and then you have to look at Stardust, and you have to be like, that's my husband. And he's like, and when he says that, he's like emotional about it too. Yeah. And it was like, I kind of got like the feels about it, but she's like, no, me and Renee, we fucking loved Stardust. And straight up, like, bro fucking not even made that thing. He made it work.
Yeah, but she says that not like, oh, you're my husband and I'm going to make you feel better about it. She's like, you can tell she actually honestly believes that.
Yeah, no. And here's the
He's like, me and Renee were marking out, bro. And he's just like, whatever, man.
Stardust was an awesome mid-card act.
It was great.
But it was never going to be even upper mid-card. It was going to be mid-card, lower mid-card. Bro is dedicated to his character, and we appreciate him and his lineage kind of act. It was never going to be main event stuff, and that's all he wanted.
I know what you mean about Brandy saying, like, we were marking out, bro, because, like, the person that I used to be with that I'm not with anymore didn't really care for wrestling, but would tolerate it because of me, you know? And Stardust's theme song was her fucking ringtone for a minute, so...
That's really strange.
You know?
It wasn't, like, a huge bop or anything.
No, she just really liked Cody for some reason. And then fast forward, you know, all this time later, and then I took the kiddo to Raw, and Cody had just won the fucking Rumble, and he's standing on the fucking, you know, the corner like, fuck yeah, I did it, and we're right there, and I'm like, this is cool.
That was a good time, man. Are you ready to get this thing rolling?
Yes.
All right, let's get fucking rolling.
The greatest wrestling match ever.
He's a moves guy.
It's basically Nitro.
The King of Lions.
2K!
Ready to learn the lyrics to King.
Main event Dewdrop.
Beat Okada.
Or Dave.
Perk Angle!
So when are we starting this podcast?
Here comes the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And I guess I'll check that fucking Dynamite intro.
Dynamite intro?
Whoa, hey. You know, let's go Ignite. Here comes Hogan leg drop at the flash of light. Lex goes roar. Dynamite.
I missed that intro, by the way.
Dude, yeah, but when I watched Dynamite for the first time, like, basically in full this week before,
I felt like a foreigner watching it. I'm like, what is this? I don't go here anymore.
Dude, their theme song is fucking Sum 41 now.
Is it? Is that what that was?
It was Sum 41. I was like, holy shit. That's
I'll
crazy.
Have to look again, because
that
just
actually
that pops
Google
me.
Dynamite.
Never mind.
Google AEW Dynamite intro, and it fucking comes up. It's fucking Sum 41.
I heard like 2 notes, and I said, "This isn't the Dynamite," and then I just tuned out and looked at my phone for a minute.
I couldn't remember the name of the band for a minute.
Never mind, Tony. If it's Sum 41, I love you.
It is Sum 41, and it's pretty
I love
fucking
you,
dope.
Tony. You're the best. Sickos, yeah, all that shit. Anyway. I thought your shit froze for a minute, but then I realized it was still images because it's a pay-per-view and we don't give that away.
They're giving us still images of the
Remember when pay-per-views were expensive so they didn't show clips ever?
Yeah, I remember they did a really sick post-pay-per-view hype package for like, this would have been like 2007 or 6. I think 7 probably. And it was like, Cena did like Last Man Standing against the Great Khali or something. And he did the AA off a fucking car. But they did still images for
a lot
hype packages. What's that?
I said Cena did that a lot, actually, come to think of it. Because he did that to Batista, too.
Mm-hmm. I think he probably did it to Edge. Or he was going to do it to Edge, and then Big Show chokeslammed him through the fucking light.
Remember the fucking Big Show chokeslam searchlight thing that was good? Mm-hmm. People said it was not good, but it was good.
It was definitely good. Like, looked
Sting
like
Sting violence again.
Yeah.
And then Sting said, where's the corny button? Not the wrestling one, the other one.
Fuck this fucking shit.
That's what Sting said. That's what he's going to say tonight, too. Sting takes his ball and goes home because he doesn't want to face fake Sting.
And then they basically
Salted Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, assaulted Miss Elizabeth. Tagged her. HH on the booty. That's my booty, man.
That's yeah. You made that joke the other day on the other pod. Still pops me though. Booty man.
Here's let's see what Shivani's saying here.
That was wrong. That was incorrect. He obviously was in Japan. We should have known this. Was not there last Monday. He came in. He was very angry.
It's too
Oh,
late
now
for
they know he was in
apologies.
Japan.
He's a sensitive man.
They not know.
He hurt his feelings. No one trusting him. If you're going to be a sensitive individual, get a job working for Mother Teresa. This is war against the new world order. And as far as Savage goes,
Legend basically is like, hey Sting, you
Stop
you
being
big
a pussy.
old. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it though because I wasn't sure if I'm allowed to, but yeah. What are the rules? I don't know. I just work here.
I don't know.
I broke more of the rules than anybody, though, I guess. So, New World Order propaganda at the door. That's crazy.
It is really mixed. I know they're trying to do Shades of Grey and all that and invent tweeners and stuff. But it is really confusing for them to, like, they're telling us on TV we're supposed to boo them. But they're also doing, like, this underground, cool propaganda, hey, NWO thing is the new hot fad. And they really just, like, intentionally killed the fucking business here, just about.
It worked for a while until it didn't.
For a little while. For basically
can't.
all of next year. Or most of next year.
They're like, hey, here's this hot new thing that you get to do it with, and people were like, hey, all right, and then they did Missionary for like 10 years.
Every night, brother. Rey Mysterio in the yellow.
Single night. Remember that Roman Reigns promo? That's
Missionary
why I did that.
every night.
Every night. Ugh.
Missionary John. So we got Hoovy and Ray to start the show here. Is this right?
That sounds right, brother. Looks like that would be a good time, too.
Yeah, it's either going to slap or Hoovy's going to fuck it up somehow.
Or Hoovy. There's no chance that Rey Mysterio somehow fucks it up. No, it's going to be good or Hoovy sucks.
The only thing Rey Mysterio fucks up is his relationship with his son.
Whoa! You're not wrong, though, I guess. People are gonna, like, take that wrong and think that we're shooting and that he's actually a
Are we
piece of
shooting
shit dad
or are our hogs shooting, brother?
There's gonna be, like, the one guy who refuses to watch modern wrestling that's just, like, binging all the classic review pods he can to watch old stuff. He's gonna think, like, wow, I didn't know Ray was a shitty father.
Oh yeah, he's a deadbeat.
And you're just like, I'm gonna double down. Fuck it. That's great. I
don't know what
enjoy
you're
this.
Fucking crazy stretch submission by Ray here. I don't even know what to call it.
I mean,
Like
Dirty
reverse
Dom
version.
did okay in life, despite having a shitty father. I mean, you know, he's just going through baddie after baddie on TV. So, good for
dude,
him, man.
No words. Yeah, good for him.
And then he gets to go home to his wife.
And then he gets to go home to his wife. He's also trending. We talked about the interview between Cody and his wife during the intro, but like, fucking, there's Dirty Dom's interview with Stephanie. I want to watch the Stephanie pods, actually. I'm actually really
Don't
interested.
know if I want to. I saw that in my recommended.
Real life Stephanie is very endearing to me.
People
Not character
like that work
Stephanie.
there love her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Real life
you hear
Stephanie.
it all the time.
When I see like Stephanie and Paul together just be like doing couple stuff, I'm like, wow, they're really cute together. And I really like it gives me the bubbly
As
like
soon
the,
as you
aw.
said that, a certain video from WrestleMania weekend one year came to my mind, though. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
No, I
It was
don't.
a different.
Is
it was
when
a
they got
different kind
fucking
of.
when the fake married thing?
No. I'm talking about
Really?
when they did a thing for YouTube where they were showing off like the Superstore or whatever.
Oh
The
no, I do know what you're talking
access,
about.
and Triple H just progressively gets more annoyed.
Oh wait, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Not like at Stephanie, but like they're doing it together, and she's just like, and here's the thing, and it's great, and he's just like, I fucking don't want to be here right now.
No, I haven't.
She's
seen
like,
this.
what's wrong, Hunter? Anyway, it's fucking hilarious. It's
I seen the deal where they were practicing their entrance together the year that they were wrestling Ronda and Kurt, and they were like doing the water spit, and he was like not telling her how to do it right, and she was like kept fucking it up, and like they were like laughing at each other, and it was really cute.
yeah.
Big Hurricane Rana on the outside as we go to commercial.
I think it was still called Access then. I'll find the thing and send it to you at some point.
Okay. But we're back live on Nitro, says Shivani. Leg drop, 1-2. Kick out by Rey Mysterio. Here we go.
But it's more Triple H getting annoyed at everyone besides his wife and being annoyed that they have to do that when they have like a little bit of free time or whatever.
Yeah. I'm just saying they have really cute energy together.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine in real life seeing the two of them together and going, oh, he's just fucking trying to...
It sounds like I'm like
his way
making
to
it
the top
sound
or
like
whatever.
it's miserable, but it's like, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. You'll have to watch it. It's like an hour-long video. It's great. Just skim
Here
through
comes
it. Though.
Hoovy.
Don't watch the whole hour.
Big moonsault.
That's from
with that
back when
fucking-
like Brian had his big like comeback to WrestleMania match and stuff.
Mm.
I didn't even think about that till I saw the New Orleans logo. Guerrera.
The man down. Bring it down to sea level.
What does that even mean? Bring it down to sea level? Huh?
I don't know. I don't really care for Sabisco on commentary, to be honest with you.
Nah, I wonder how much longer he stays there on commentary.
He's trying way too hard to come up with like a line, and it just...
Let's see here. I'll pull up my phone and...
Oh
see.
my!
What are you oh-mying?
I'm
is that
basically
Zbyszko?
comparing Zabisco to when Cole had Vince in his ear.
Oh. Let's see here.
You know what I'm talking about when he does the oh my, but it sounds so canned and robotic. Because Vince is probably yelling at him, do the oh my! Do it now! You know? So then
Yeah.
he's just like, oh my! Oh
And then
god, there's
the
like
NWO
a thing.
Yeah, like NWO fans are picketing outside. With their leaflets and propaganda. Oh, whoa! Fucking crazy Hurricane Rana back in the ring. 2, 3. Rey Mysterio gets it with the stuff in the face.
Stuff in the face for the win.
Yeah,
Let's
he
fucking
like
go.
he covered him, and it was like almost a 69 pin, but he also hooked the leg, but his balls were still in Hoovy's face.
Has anyone ever done a ripcord balls to the face?
How would you ripcord balls to the face?
You would ripcord, then you would
Ripcord
jump
Hurricane
up.
Rana?
You would jump up for the Hurricane Rana, but they would fall backwards, and you would just sit on them.
Okay, so basically, okay. So ripcord West Coast pop, basically.
Basically, yeah.
That could work. If you're an indie wrestler listening, try that out. They'd have to bump. The timing would be weird on it. You'd have to get the timing, I feel like.
You know who needs to do it because it's a ripcord. We all know who needs to do it.
Can he pop up for a...
I don't know.
Basically a power bomb?
I don't know.
Self pop-up power bomb?
Mike Tenay's here, though.
Imagine that's like one of your moves, and then you wrestle Kevin Owens, and he just power bombs you.
Get in this match, brother.
Yeah.
Because I made you a promise. If you let the Horsemen down at War Games, what was going to happen to you? And baby, tell the world what happens when your husband makes a promise.
I tell you what, Lex and Sting, you better watch out, because my husband made
God.
a great living in the NFL.
Horsemen are mad at Lex and Sting again. Yep.
By being up pumped up little bullies like you guys, so you better watch out.
Chris Benoit tonight in hour number 2 of Nitro. Yourself, Steve Mongo McMichael against Lex Luger and Sting.
We prophesized that Sting and Lex would debilitate the team. You crossed the path. You crossed the Horseman's path. That path is merciless. Unforgiveful. Prepare yourself to pay the price.
And
Unforgetful?
Back with more Monday Nitro.
That was the most awkward...
Yo, that was the fucking Mongo yell! That was the Mongo yell right there!
That was the most awkward Chris Benoit promo I think I've seen in a minute.
Yeah, it was not very good. It was not a good promo.
And then Mongo just goes... Where's the Big Show button? We need to get the Mongo yell, though, now. We have to replace it with Mongo now.
You're right.
Sorry, Show. Now that we've encountered the Mongo yell in the wild, we have to use it.
Expect Mongo yell to be a button next week on our Nitro watch-along.
Maybe even ECW later this week, brother. I don't know, though.
Maybe.
Maybe not. That might be asking for too much of a turnaround.
It is a turnaround, but I think I could do it. I just...
Anyway, fucking Glacier!
Yeah, Mortal Kombat! Oh, that's not the right music. Anyway.
Eric Bischoff's nephew was playing Mortal Kombat that one time, and then we got 17 weeks of fucking vignettes.
1738. Yeah. He saw his son playing. Did the 64 come out yet? Does the Nintendo 64 fucking console in 96?
Wow, you're asking a lot of me here. I don't know, actually. I can't remember. I was a shitty little kid.
Because that was the first time I played Mortal Kombat was on the 60. I had a Mortal Kombat, I think it was 4 on the 64? I think.
NA release date. September of 96. So yeah, it's let's see. It's not out yet. It's like next week.
Holy shit!
September 29th.
Nintendo 64 is about to come out, dude. Remember, like fucking 30 episodes ago, I made a fucking joke about Arn Anderson stealing your Nintendo 64, and that was like a thumbnail on an episode.
It wasn't even a thing.
It wasn't even out yet. Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't find a fucking. I've been looking on my phone this whole time for a graph on when certain commentators were active for Nitro.
Freaking Arn Anderson pulled out the Glock, stuck it to Doc Brown's forehead, said, "Take me to 1996," and stole your Nintendo. There's a fucking thumbnail that we can't use because it has nothing to do with this episode. Also,
He's
involves
explaining
a
all
gun.
of his gear, by the way. Nitro.
Yeah, he winds
Glacier
up selling all this in like 2000s.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, that's a gimmick he does where he tries to sell the Glacier gimmick.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
So
about.
that's hilarious that he starts out by going, "This is all important because this and this and this," and then fucking
like, I'll take like 20
not
bucks
even
for
10
this
years.
fucking
Yeah, not
helmet.
even 10 years later, he's like, "Yeah, $5
It's
bucks. I don't
4
care."
years later.
Here's Teddy Long, who I will not refer to as
Chubby Teddy
Long. I was trying to say it without saying it, but I'm like, fuck, I kind kind of backed myself into a corner here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Teddy Long. Please don't block me again. Remember when that was a thing where everyone got blocked by Teddy because he got hacked?
Yes, kind of.
Yeah, DDP and Ice Train. We're still talking about Bogus Sting, whoever he was. Propaganda. We're still talking about the NWO. You got DDP and fucking Ice Train standing out here like Hobbs and fucking... I was gonna say Brian Cage, but DDP's not that big. He's tall. And he is jacked, but he's not that, like, beefy.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, DDP and, like, Cody Rhodes are kind of a similar build.
I strongly disagree, actually.
No?
DDP is so lanky. He's freakishly long-limbed.
I mean, yes, DDP is super duper lanky, but...
I don't feel like Cody's lanky. I don't know.
Anyway. It's that
I'm not
DDP
saying I'm not just
yoga
trying
brother.
to argue with you, but like I genuinely don't think they have
Hey,
similar
fuck
body
you,
types.
you fucking asshole! You, no, this shit. When you guys want to talk about some goddamn Cody Rhodes, come get me. I'll be hugging my goddamn Cody Rhodes brawling buddy. Which I actually have one of those because it was at the place that I used to work for like $5. Anyway. And then I got that AEW belt for also like $5, and then I spray painted it with an X, but we don't got to talk about that. If I remember right, you popped when I did that. That I
Wait, what?
defaced a toy belt in the name of my Lord and Savior, fucking Phil Brooks.
Yeah.
Shoot names, brother. We're marks.
It's funny you
Get
say
it?
that like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, big clothesline off the top from DDP.
What? Because I said our Lord and Savior, CM Punk, or because I used his shoot name?
I'll explain.
That's
later.
a thing. No, yeah, that's a thing. You shouldn't call wrestlers by their shoot names, especially to their face.
Hey, Phil, and then he's just gonna punch you, or he won't punch you, but
Oh
he'll
yeah,
just,
no,
he'll just choke
he would
you a
block
little.
me on X. Yeah, he would be like, "Fuck you." He would just choke you a little. That's funny.
That took
That's
you
horrible.
way too
that
long to
took
get.
me a minute. Yeah, yeah.
I didn't
He
punch
would just
anybody.
choke-
I just choked him a little.
I just choked him a little. Could you imagine? Hey, Phil, where's your sexy ass wife? He would not say who said that. He would just choke you a little. Talk. Ice Train, DDP. I love DDP. You know this, though.
And I love Ice Train. Woo, duck the
Well,
clothesline.
yeah.
That was good shit.
I mean, I don't know as much Ice Train stuff as DDP, but
no,
yeah.
I wished him and old Scott Norton stayed a tag though, because I thought they were a cool tag.
That was a cool tag. They should have just
But
pushed them a
WCW
little
has to
bit.
fuck everything up. So
Kinda. What was the fucking episode number of this figure that we said? That's in like a year, isn't it?
yeah, you
We
said it was like
discussed
a year out.
It's like 97 or something, right? It's on my wall. I'm staring at it right now. Still blows my mind that I got a DDP figure again. Thank you for that, because you helped with that.
I did.
'Cause I used to have one when I was a child, but
Big
Got
fuck off power
destroyed.
slam.
used to have a lot of figures when I was a child.
I had a good
the
amount.
Nitro
I had
ring.
like a drawer full, and then I think I gave them to a girlfriend's little brother at one point.
We've talked about how I had the Nitro ring and the Titantron playset, though.
Yeah, you showed them to me on fucking eBay, going for
And
like
they're
$200
expensive as
now.
shit. Yeah. That's the end goal. I gotta get both of those items.
NWO is blocking off the NWO fans are blocking off the merch table. I think the match has already...
Yeah.
The match ended off camera. The match ended off fucking camera.
It did. WCW.
You know...
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
I think a towel got thrown in the ring.
Oh, and of course it's the NWO referee fucking stuff up too.
DDP fucked on him, I guess.
Wow. So Ice Train didn't even take the diamond cutter.
I mean, that's
no
fair.
diamond cutter on this Nitro?
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Get! No, that's a good bit. I like that button. John Cena's awesome. I thought about buying a John Cena shirt because, you know, I never did because John Cena, boo, you know? But now that it's like, it's hitting me in the feels because it's the last year and I'm like, fuck. Should probably do that. I don't think that we have to worry about that though. They're going to be selling John Cena shirts for fucking ever.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, he's
at least
in there.
I mean, if his contract shoot ends at the end of the year, then maybe they won't have the rights to, but they probably already have the rights to.
Oh, they probably already squared away a Legends deal for when that one expires.
Oh, dude, you're probably right.
He's gonna be
you know
in the
who else
game
is on a Legends
still,
deal?
like Ding? No.
Hornswoggle.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another interview that's on my feed is like Hornswoggle on Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
We're trying to see the sign on the window, you fucking assholes. Move your fucking shitty pickets.
A Hornswoggle getting hit by a fucking trash can.
By a fucking trash can.
This message has been approved by John Bradshaw Layfield.
Mexican heavyweight belt, pero esto es para la raza. You're no longer raza because you're not running with my set, the Dungeon of Doom. Orale.
Holy... There was no gradual shift into a new character for Conan. He just overnight became K-Dog. Anyway, X-Pac's here. X-Pac! You think you could tell us what to do? Fucking 1-2-3 Kid Sean Waltman is in the fucking crowd. In a Jim Morrison from the Doors t-shirt.
Yeah.
Is my partner here?
The Doors. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. Super Callow's here. Mike Tenay's here because it's a Lucha match, and he has
Hell
to.
yeah.
He's contractually obligated to say something.
He said Huracan Rana, and then everybody went, "Yeah, say the thing." Huracan Rana, yeah. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh, I was saying Scott Steiner would be like, "It's a Frankensteiner, you son of a bitch. He's fat."
He's fat.
That's how you know it's a Scott Steiner impression. You just say he's fat randomly at the end. You just make a bunch of loud gibberish noises that don't get picked up by your mic, and you think you're doing a good Scott Steiner, and then
You just got to do it.
That doesn't work.
When you do that, you just got to do it further from your mic.
Anyway, I see this version of Conan, the K-Dog like version, and I hear the Wolfpack theme in my head.
Oh yeah, Wolfpack is back, causing mass destruction. Hell yeah!
Which is wrong because that's like such a small window.
Dude,
It's such a small window, though.
When I watched a Thunder on YouTube live stream the other day, a couple weeks ago, I'm pretty sure he came out to the fucking Wolfpack theme, and he had like a Wolfpack shirt on. I think, pretty sure.
Probably.
Because it was him versus Scott Hall. It was Wolfpack versus Hollywood.
That theme is so good.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's not
incredible.
Not like my normal genre of music, but it's so good.
Do they have 4 fucking cruiser? Do they have 4 luchadors on the fucking roster?
Yes.
Super Callow, Conan, Rey Mysterio, and Hoovy.
And then they brought in Jericho to pretend to be a luchador.
Well, I'm like just saying, at the pay-per-view, fucking Conan wrestled Hoovy and Super Callow wrestled Rey Mysterio. And then on this show, they just fucking flipped opponents. Like,
it's the old GM mode where you have a cruiserweight title and you're obligated to book cruiserweights, and you're like, well, fuck, I guess I got these guys.
Oh, fuck!
Exactly what it is.
Did you see that fucking dive, dude?
Yes, I did.
He fucking died on it.
Nailed the rail, and people are loving it. They're like, yeah, he almost landed in our fucking lap, despite there being a guardrail. I wish I could get landed on by Super Callow.
I wish Steve Austin would run me over with a fucking...
That's what I said!
I would have sold so fucking hard for that, dude.
I laughed about that for days, by the way.
I would have been in the fucking high rises.
Days.
And he fucking bumped into my rail.
Kicked him square in the balls!
I got a headache. It might feel better if I got tickets to next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I would have been like, oh man, it might make me feel better if I could drink beer in the ring with Stone Cold.
Fucking gut wrench Batista bomb. Kick out at 1. Fuck you.
Hoist me over the barricade, put me in the ring with him.
Yeah.
Have him shake my hand and hand me a beer, and then fuck, he can even stun me at the end if you want, because that's the bit.
I'll sign a thing so he can stun me. Oh fuck.
Yeah!
I had scissors.
I would love to take a stunner from Stone Cold.
Arm drag.
This is like that time at like a show when they had a dark main event and Punk was just like, do you want to give everybody stunners?
Well, shoot, kid. Nobody ever asked me that before.
Nobody's asked me that. And then he's like trying to get everyone to be like on board with it. There, he's like, we're all taking stunners tonight. Okay, yeah, we are. Awesome.
Too close to the ropes there. They're plugging the pay-per-view replays.
The thing.
Yeah, it's a really weird thing, honestly.
Now they're just like, it's on fucking Peacock, you son of a bitch. Watch it. Don't watch it. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. We're getting paid either way.
Yep.
Roll through, clothesline. Xavier Woods does that move now. A cute little submission, says Larry Zbysko.
Thank you, living legend.
Yeah, I am not a fan of this commentary at all. And I wasn't getting a straight answer when I was looking it up. Maybe you can find it. But it seems like he's probably on commentary, at least on and off, for a long time.
He's there. Man, Mike Tenay is right here. We don't need Larry Zbysko. I'm sorry.
I don't necessarily want Tenay and Shivani as a duo, though. You know what I mean? Like, I know people will say they don't like Tenay as like a fucking lead announcer, but to me, he's a lead announcer, and Shivani is a lead announcer.
That's right, JR.
What were you gonna say?
Giovanni is this. I said that's right, Jr. Because you
Yeah,
were like, he's a
before that.
lead announcer.
You were about to say
nothing.
something before that, and I cut you off.
I don't know.
Or you started to interrupt me, and then you stopped.
Yeah, Shivani is like this weird thing where he can take the lead, but like if
He
there's
really
somebody
is-
else like a JR, he's perfectly fine not.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. He can
And I
do
guess
both.
Tenay is probably in a similar instance. That fucking torpedo drop kick to the outside.
sick.
It
I
looked
don't
like
know
he
if-
fucking killed himself for it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that
don't
was
know if I
way
would do
fucking
that.
worse for Callow than it was for
Let me
Conan.
just land on my face on the floor.
Yeah. He's got no fear on his ass, though. Is this fucking Penta and Phoenix's dad? Oh my god!
You're gonna like find a way to put like Lucha Bros in the thumbnail now.
No, I'm not. I
It's
might
gonna be
put
like
him
Super
losing
Callow.
him breaking his fucking neck there, and then he just eats a DDT. Pin him. It's over. Go home. If he kicks,
he's done.
He's gonna kick out. Of course he is.
And now you know we're gonna have a fuck finish.
Now he's
There's the
covering
finish.
Conan. What the fuck?
Could you imagine? They just roll over.
Oh,
That's the
God.
finish. Head scissor.
Alabama
Alabama
slam!
slam.
And the
Into the
jackknife.
fucking jackknife.
This dude's taking way too many shots on the back of his neck right now.
You could have ended it with that jackknife too. Honestly, and I would have been happy.
Mm-hmm. You know who else would have been happy? Sparky Plug.
How do you like me now? We're
Oh,
popping
fuck.
for a fucking
Oh,
Alabama
fuck.
slam. Border toss. No. It's not racist. I was making a fucking Hernandez reference, which, whatever, but.
He was their manager for a minute, wasn't he?
Oh, Conan? Yeah, he was!
Yeah. He's
That's
tied
right.
to LAX.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy fucking Razor's Edge into a sit-out Batista bomb. Yeah,
Razor's Edge.
Fucking Jesus Christ, he landed on his
God, he
neck there
wishes.
too.
God, oh, I love him, and like, you know, he's good, but he wishes he could do it border toss style. I think he has that kind of strength to get him up that high. That's what the difference in my brain was, because I also could have said, oh no, this is last ride style, but
Yeah.
I was
Seriously
thinking
though,
like,
Super Callow fucking landed on his neck like 20 times that match.
hey, look, is this a person we know?
I try to keep incognito here today. I've been in Japan doing.
You're like, I don't know, is it? And I'm gonna be like,
I hear
fucker.
Nitro's the hottest show going today. I thought I'd come check it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you're here. What's the reason?
I wanted to come last night. That big War Games match.
Is he
The
drunk?
I think he's
match
drunk.
Going today.
I was thinking it, but I was
I
like,
was on the plane on the way here. Who won that match?
Are you kidding? Everybody in this building knows very obviously that the New World Order was victorious at War Games.
Oh, they did? Ah. Darn it.
that's a way to say
We
he's
need to
part
take
of
a
the
commercial
NWO.
break. More Monday Nitro after this.
Thank you, WCW.
Monday Nitro?
Oh god.
Hugh Morris versus Brad Armstrong. Jesus. We haven't seen Hugh Morris on the show in a minute, and I was kind of grateful for that. Yep.
And bitching.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Hey, do you want to go find the Saturday night card?
Fuck this fucking shit. Fuck this fucking shit.
Or you probably read it on the Fall Brawl.
I don't
thing.
know.
I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think you did.
Maybe. Because it would have happened like that weekend. Nintendo 64 is about to come out in our pod lore, and I kind of feel like I want to play some N64 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I delivered
I
to
got
like
a
a
64 right here, dog.
I mean, I got a
And
kid,
I got
but we can
WCW
bring the
NWO
Switch.
Revenge.
Motherfucker, you're gonna convince me to like come all the way over there. I gotta switch. She'll be fine. Like, give her a chair and give her the switch. She'd be fine. Honestly, like I could do that now. I feel like.
Don't be a tablet parent.
No, but like
I know what you mean.
If I'm playing games with you, we could all play the Switch. She'd probably be into that. Maybe
I got Mario Party.
I don't have Mario Party. Hey, you want to play Mario Party? She said no. That's because she's playing Minecraft
Here comes
right
referee
now.
Brad Armstrong, but he's not a referee.
I can't reach for the button right now.
He's Bullet Bob's son, and he's jacked.
I mean, Brad Armstrong's fine, but like he's not gonna fucking be a world beater here or anything. So he's just here to do a job, probably. It's a job guy match. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah,
I mean,
I could live without either of these guys on my wrestling show, to be honest with you. Yeah, Brad Armstrong's really good, don't get me wrong. But again, I already know that they're not booking him to be anything crazy.
World beater, yeah. Like, or even mid-carder, like he's just there to make people shine.
Yeah, he's a lower mid-card.
Which is Hugh Morris's job too. And it's okay, so the winner of this match is just going to lose to somebody next week.
But Hugh Morris has a shitty name, and he just does a moonsault.
He's probably going to go over, right? He's probably going to go over.
I know he's winning. I know Hugh Morris ain't losing this match.
Or maybe it'll be Brad Armstrong. I don't know. It doesn't matter,
so that he can lose to Goldberg.
Probably. Something like that. I mean, Goldberg's a little ways off, I think, but...
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you beating the Ender Dragon over there? He's like actually trying to play Minecraft a little bit.
Specifically, Goldberg is about a year away.
Yeah. 97 sounds right. Need a Goldberg figure, too.
Goldberg!
Is that a thing? He was on a WWE deal not long ago. That has to be, like, some floating out there that are, like, cheap because they're new, yeah. Surely I can just get a WWE Elite something. Surely.
Man, Brad Armstrong's doing some good wrestling right now.
Goldberg action. I'll probably find one on eBay because I told you I found that WWF Big Eagle foam belt on eBay that I had when I was like a kid, right? Found it for like $10.
What are they chanting?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, let's go Brad is what...
Let's go Brad, apparently. Okay.
Giovanni said they were saying. No, I found that exact, like, foam toy belt from, like, that picture of me dressed as Goldberg on Halloween when I was a shitty little kid. Someone was selling it for, like, $10 because they're probably like, it's a fucking piece of fucking plastic and foam and who cares?
I had a plastic foam Big Gold when I was in, like, middle school.
I want one.
And because they didn't really attach, I took my real actual belt and I weaved it through. I cut holes and weaved it through the Big Gold.
Yeah, so you could wear the fucking thing.
So I could wear it, yeah. And of course, like every loser wrestling fan, I wore it to school. Because what else am I going to do with it?
Looking right.
And big power slam. They're really about to go to... Oh no, they're not going commercial. They're announcing the second hour. As the Dynamite's in the corner.
Boom, boom.
Is he going to do a moonsault all the way across the ring here? Can we fucking go home? Yeah, big Moonsault. He does not go for the cover. He's Stalling. Okay, now he goes for the cover because he's going to kick out, right? Oh, hey, wait. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. I can't fucking believe it.
Armstrong.
And immediately gets his heat back.
Oh. Well, at least it wasn't Hugh Morris, I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't dislike Brad Armstrong. Just disinterested. 3, 2, 1. Hour 2.
The big hour 2. And
here comes
Hugh Morris is in the ring.
sucks.
Macho Man interview.
Ditch Bischoff, ditch Zabisco, go to Heenan and fucking Shivani. Boom.
I mean, yeah, honestly. And Tony's talked about, like, how he was happy that he got to work with certain people over the years and stuff. So, there's that sweet Nitro shirt that you liked.
Hell yeah. I like this gear. I like this Macho Man right here.
Pretty good. I'm ready for the madness, though.
Yeah. Let's hear what they have to say.
More pictures. There's him in that same outfit.
Different tights.
Yeah, different tights, but same shirt. I mean, he only wore the shirt for the entrance, so it's still clean.
Then you came off the top rope. You took control at that point. Hollywood Hulk Hogan came to the ring along the course with the other members of the New World Order. There was a stare down, a showdown between yourself and Hogan. Then from behind, the New World Order, the attack, the chair shot.
Typical.
They dragged you back to the ring where the Giant was victorious last night. Randy
That's what you do. You get Bischoff inserting that little typical. You make that a button, and when there's a fuck finish on Nitro, you just get Bischoff's voice saying typical.
That's not bad.
Don't know how much longer I can last. If I'm lying, I'm dying. The nightmare continues. But I'll tell you something right now.
All right now.
Bottom, no, I'm not.
W sucks.
Rock
This is
bottom.
the part.
A lot of people
What?
say I got nothing to live for. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
All right, I'm listening.
Satisfied? You and me are alive on the planet Earth at the same moment in time. And guess what? It's gonna get really, really, really scary because of the fact that now I'm down to one marble, and if I lose that one, it really doesn't matter, brother. Can you take what I got for you?
Wow.
He's kind of teasing the madness, I guess.
Oh,
He is. I don't even think if he knows that he's going to do that soon or not, but he is.
Wow.
Thanks, Mike. Mike will be joining us here in just a few moments as we look out at the Macho Man Randy Savage making his
Play that fucking sweet.
Pomp and circumstance guitar.
No, fuck that. Where's the what up, Mach?
Here we go.
What up, Mach? Ooh, yeah. That's my, yeah. Anyway, everyone's like, WCW sucks at that point, but that's the shit I remember.
Oh man, they got the NWO. NWO Sting is here. Ted is still here.
Monday, you know what that means.
Alright, hold on. They call six because he's the sixth member of the NWO. Except
No.
there's 6 people here.
Yes.
That's literally what they say, though. The reason is, I guess they just don't count Ted, right?
Pretty much. Because he's not active, I guess. He's just the money
fuck.
mark. He doesn't count as being part of the team. He just wears the shirt and gives us the money to do all the... I mean, he is! That's basically what he is in this... Putting Liz with Randy again slowly. Bischoff's like, Rick, you don't need 7 women.
Wrong.
Woo! He's like, let's use some of these managers for some other guys, you know? Like, goddamn. Liz and Randy just make sense, because, you know, that's a thing that we did before. Crazy that, like, they're already, like, shoot divorced, right? And then they have to see each other at work.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
I don't know, like, that's just, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy how, like, you know, people can be adults and stuff. It's weird.
I mean...
I don't know if I can do that, though.
You know, reasonable and responsible, but there's no way there's not some kind of awkward feeling, at least initially. Or at least, like, the acknowledgement, like, oh, this is kind of weird. Anyways.
Oh, weird seeing you here. We both work here. Yeah. But, like, even though it's not his wife anymore, you keep your fucking... You stay away from Elizabeth. No. You son of a bitch! Because that's just how much of a great guy Mach is.
Yeah.
Or kind of shitty if you know, kind of a little controlling. I don't know. You could tell he really cared about her, though. But anyway, here's Scott Flash Norton beating up Macho Man. Get fucked. You'll never be Hulk Hogan, loser. I have red and yellow on my gear. What about you?
How dare
That's
you?
right.
First off.
Why does this, like, this is the part of the pod where we start, like, trying to bring back Robo Bischoff? Because why does Bischoff sound like Robo Bischoff? Subscribe to the Patreon that we may or may not have at this point, and maybe we'll bring back Robo Bischoff to read the Patreon names, because people listening to wrestling podcasts love that, apparently. If you know, you know. I knew that would pop you somehow. Because I mentioned it like a shitload of times, and then you finally got the lore.
I've already mentioned it like a shitload of times.
Oh, that Michael Cole, Vince being in his ear thing? Yeah.
That's the joke, yeah.
Yeah.
Atomic drop to the macho balls.
The macho balls, damn.
No
Sting's friends are so shitty to him that they're responsible for us getting Crow Sting.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Goddamn, we should have treated Sting like shit like 2 years ago. Still really cool that he got to have like his sons dress up as different eras of Sting or whatever.
Oh, dude, yeah, that was an incredible moment.
For that, yeah, I think about that from time to time. I guess his
last match, right?
Yeah, I guess it was his last match. I guess his kid is having a kid now. or something.
I don't know about that. I know one of them is training though.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that on X. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Grandpa Sting is going full grandpa.
I know that he's got the white fucking goatee now, and it's like huge.
Yeah. Sting a couple of days ago posted a repost of his kid announcing that he's having a kid or whatever, and he was like, "Old man Sting is one happy grandpa" or something. I see it now. I'm there. I'm gonna repost that and then come back to the watching the product. Because we're not at Sting yet. We're at Big Shoulder Breaker.
Fucking crazy shoulder breaker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was rough. It was so rough it made me botch saying shoulder breaker. I can't say it. Yes, thank you, Tanae. Take it away. Don't listen to me. Listen to Mike Tanae, who's still here for some reason. I'm not mad at it, though.
He is still here. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. So it's Tanae's, Bischoff, and Heenan?
Yeah, sounds like.
Oh, Macho's got a chair, and that was
Jesus.
ugly. That was an ugly chair shot.
Yeah.
And again,
that one was a little better, but
he keeps hitting him with the fucking rim of the chair, dude.
Yeah, he's just doming him.
Like, throw it properly.
This is kind of mad.
Did they say that?
No, I said that. I've listened to too much.
Crazy.
I've listened to too much Vince and Michael Cole's ear. I can't help it now.
For the love of mankind.
Yeah. For the love of mankind! The Macho Madness!
Well, they reversed.
Scott Flash Norton.
Scott Norton wins over Macho Man, and the referee is crying.
He's a little dazed, but you're just like he's crying. Get up, you pussy!
Are you gonna cry? Little goblin gonna cry?
Mike Tenay.
Or whatever bully fucking McGuire said. Yeah, let's track him.
You got some dirt in your eye or something? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. That's what it was. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Dude, Bully McGuire is one of my fucking favorite internet memes of all time.
Memes? Yeah, it's good. There's like a fucking 20-year-old.
They are
that's
talking
like,
about Macho being nuts, though.
But maybe they've decided to go out and do it on their own.
That's the gimmick, it looks like.
Well, he will get the opportunity to get the WCW World Heavyweight title back. It's at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas at Halloween Havoc.
MGM.
Be there. It's going to be a tremendous event indeed. And be here right after this break. We've got a lot more action still to come.
Lex Luger and Sting in tag team action. Is he actually going to wrestle?
Why not? Wax on, wax off. What?
What a promo by Big Bubba.
Big Bubba cuts the fucking...
Bubba and Glacier.
Oh, because he's fighting Glacier, so he's being somewhat stereotypical because it's like a Japan Man gimmick. Yeah.
Oh man, here comes the...
Here we go.
The Glacier entrance. All right, I got to lock in for this.
All right, here we go.
Wow. Give him the lasers. He's backing up.
Man, they straight up gave him like a remix between like the Space Jam music and the Mortal Kombat music, didn't they?
Yeah, and I was accidentally doing the Space Jam music earlier too.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it though, doesn't it?
And the snow. And this is Bischoff's baby, right?
This yeah.
Is the thing you've
said
push
that like a bunch of times, yeah.
About a bunch of things. Man, I got on my phone to Google something and I fucking forgot already because I'm like locked into this Glacier thing.
That's right, he already debuted. He already had a
on
match
Saturday
on TV.
night. Yeah.
Thank you, Tanae, for reminding me because I fucking forgot.
Yeah, they already fucked this up somehow.
Oh god. No! No! No, Heenan! Keep him
Dungeon of
away
Doom
from
and
the Dungeon of
Glacier?
Doom! No!
Oh.
No!
Oh man, the Dungeon of Glacier taking on the Dungeon of Doom. You know what that sounds like?
Sounds like that would almost
It's like the
ruin wrestling.
Shane! This is the 7th time you've pressed Ruin Wrestling!
Well, I mean, it's the 7th time fucking night. WCW's ruining wrestling.
Accidentally hit deafen. Whoops.
I love you.
Ducks the kick. So does he do just karate stuff the whole time? Is that actually like?
That's his gimmick. He's a karate man.
I don't think I've ever seen a Glacier match. This is the first time. Woo! Hell of a kick.
That is an AEW producer man, Glacier. Or he was, or he still is. Fuck, I don't know. He worked there though, damn it. I know that much.
I think he does still.
I think he does still too, but I don't know. It's not like I'm like best friends with Glacier or something, but I know some of the boys and girls were putting him over as a good producer or something.
What do you think of the
A while ago.
The Fiend lighting here?
Well, don't put him in a cell and fucking, I don't know. That is crazy how from, right? It is crazy how from time to time a new gimmick comes along and they think using fancy lights will get it over, and then they eventually just stop.
Oh, they're like, oh, nobody can see shit and everybody hates this? Okay, let's do it again next time.
Yeah, let's do it with Glacier. Let's do it with Kane. Let's do it with The Fiend. Let's do it with Sin Cara. It
Well,
never
you know how
works.
the background on our YouTube video loop is red and blue? What if we put like the Fiend stuff on one side and then Glacier stuff on the blue side?
Yes. Actually, sure. I'm all for stupid gimmicks on Two Marks Pod. That's kind of the... At least my end of the shit, that's kind of the gimmick. And you're like, no!
You know what that sounds like to me?
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Okay, I'll allow it. Because we're talking about stupid gimmicks and it's the 8th time. It actually fits now. You do it enough times and it just becomes a meme.
It becomes funny the more you do it.
It's like, okay, now it's funny again, yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. Crazy spinning bullshits by Glacier. Rolls over, takes a shit in his pants, and...
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Fucking black
Did
mass.
you speed up Brock saying it's the biggest piece of dog shit?
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
It sounds almost like it's like 1% faster to me.
I don't know. I did speed up
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
by 0.1 seconds. I might
what
have
it
sped up
sounds-
dog shit,
yeah.
but I don't think I did.
It sounds good though.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I think, I don't know. It sounds better to me now. Anyway, Glacier fucking won and I missed the finish because I was pressing buttons.
He did black mass. But worse.
That's fair, yeah. But he's not fucking Aleister Black,
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Dude, Aleister Black is somehow less goofy than this. But it is actually very similar in a weird way.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm beginning to
He
see a
is-
lot of fucking, like... There is a lot of connective tissue between Glacier and Aleister Black, actually. That's the thumbnail.
Aleister Black just fell to his knees in front of his wife, and they're both trying to figure out why. She's like, "Are you okay, babe?" And he's like, "I don't know." I just feel a disturbance. And then she's probably like, oh, this is like that one episode of Naruto. Da, 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 da. I love them. They're great people. Anyway. Their dynamic is also another one that I'm just like, that's cute.
Oh,
he's
on like Twitter.
Spooky
on, like,
goth
on
man.
And
Yeah, he's like spooky goth man. And she's like anime nerd. And it's just like, that's awesome. I love it.
Oh, here comes it's Sting.
I just peeked the mic again. I'm sorry. I bet.
Only a little.
Yep. I got excited.
It's hard not to. It's a real mixed reaction for the Stinger here. Let's hear what he has to say. No music, Sting.
All right.
I want a chance to explain something
Fuck
that
this
happened
fucking
last
shit.
Monday night at Nitro.
Oh, that's what he has to say.
Last Monday night, I was on an
I'll lay
airplane
out.
flying from LA to Atlanta. When I got to Atlanta, I tuned in the TV to Nitro. And I thought I was watching a rerun. It was a very convincing film.
Why won't he look at the camera?
Often imitated, but never
Got his back turned
duplicated,
to us
though.
here.
And what else did I see? I saw people, I saw wrestlers, I saw commentators, and I saw best friends doubt the Stinger. That's right. Doubted the Stinger.
It's like a little
I heard Lex
symbolism here.
Luger
We
say,
turned our backs on him,
I
and I
know
guess
where
he's
he
doing it to
lives,
us.
I know where he works out.
All right, Bischoff.
So I said to myself, I'll just go into seclusion.
We get it.
I'll wait and see what happens.
We can see. You don't have to fucking do the thing where you over-explain the thing.
I saw more of the same, more doubt. Which brings me to Fall Brawl. I knew I had to get to Fall Brawl to get face-to-face with the total package to let him know that it wasn't me. And what I got out of that was, no, Sting, I don't believe you, Sting. Well, all I gotta say is, I have been mediator, I have been babysitter for Lex Luger. I've given him the benefit of the doubt about 1,000 times in the last 12 months.
It's true.
Yeah.
He has. He's been
he
like the
getting to?
dude
I don't
defending
like
Lex
this.
this whole time. When they
Yes,
thought Lex was
because
gonna be
everyone
the
thought
traitor.
Lex was gonna turn like 15 times. Yeah.
15,000 times. And now
Like,
Sting is like
every other
one
month.
fucking instance with me, and you're like, I don't trust you, Sting.
Fans out there and all those wrestlers and people,
Sting is literally, why you booing me? I'm right.
I'll stand by you if you stand by me. But for all of the people, all of the commentators, all of the wrestlers, and all of the best friends who did doubt me, you can stick it.
They really love saying "stick it" on Nitro.
Sting likes saying
From
stick
now
it.
on, I consider
That's true.
myself
That's a Sting
That's
thing,
fair.
I feel like.
That's you're not wrong.
You
Yeah.
won't see the Stinger from time to time. I'm gonna pop in when you least expect it.
From time to time, I'm gonna pop in when
What
you
about
least
tonight?
expect it.
Points to the fucking ceiling. I'm gonna go up there, and it's gonna fucking be awesome. Just you wait.
No Man Called Sting music. When are we gonna get Metallica? Is that like WCW 2000?
Probably. It's when fucking Ted Turner fucking just hands Eric the checkbook and says, "Please fuck off."
Probably 99.
Yeah.
Because I think it literally is the like Woodstock 99 Seek and Destroy.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think. I can. When
Can we Google
does
it?
Sting
Yeah,
get
okay.
Seek and Destroy?
It's gonna bring up AEW the one time they did it that I marked out for.
Sting used the song from 99 to 2001 according to this random website. Though the
Here
first
comes
thing that
this-
comes up is him using it at Revolution last year in his last match.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Which is kind of nuts.
Here comes this fucking music that sounds like it's from like a rom-com or something.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's a free version of a fucking real song. I'm trying to remember the song. Let me lock in to hear it. Yeah, it sounds really familiar. It sounds like something, like, oh, I know what this is, but I can't place it.
Wait, never mind that shit. Bum 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 bum.
Wait, why are Jericho and Bagwell teaming? Where's Scotty Riggs? Did Scotty Riggs get beat down? I feel like maybe that happened.
It might have happened. I don't remember.
Where are the horsemen?
Honestly.
We hear the music. Bum 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 bum. Well, oh wait, he's talking. Come on, Liz. And Liz is like, no, my ass belongs to Hulk Hogan now.
You son of a bitch.
You better give your soul to the Lord, 'cause your ass belongs to me, brother.
They're probably here. They might attack me again, so you know what? I should be all alone in the back in the dark. That'll save me.
And it looked like Woman was gonna stay with her and be with her, but instead Woman's coming out with Pop and the Enforcer. And by God, only as she can look. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. All of Ric Flair's mannerisms, we just say, fuck you, they're women's now. Yeah, sure.
There. I'm giving you an opportunity, but you're not hitting it. So.
Oh, you want me to choppy your PP this week?
I thought you were gonna. I tried to flip it around on you, but you didn't take it.
No, I didn't.
Man, I'm just teeing them up for you, and you're just leaving them.
I'm just chill this morning, bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Fucking, I need you to get hot about something, man. You're like, hey, AEW didn't suck. We watched AEW and it didn't suck, and I'm not mad about anything.
It's a new day. It's a new day.
Wait, what's fucking X-Pac doing?
He's fucking drunk, and it's like the first time we've seen him. Just fire him already, so he can get mad about it. That is kind of what happens, though, isn't it? He gets like shit canned and then goes away, and then right?
Yeah. He literally gets fired by Bischoff,
and then he goes and goes, "Fuck you, Bischoff."
He gets fired by Bischoff because he tried to renegotiate a contract that he agreed to, and because he was mad at the other Clique members, and then he shows up on Raw. And he says, "Hey, Bischoff, suck my dick." And everybody goes, "Woo! Fucking DX, let's go! Suck it! Suck it!"
And then Bischoff goes on TV and just goes, "Bite me," and then makes that like a thing.
And let me ride a motorcycle in the ring.
Yeah, and then he's like, "I'm fucking part of the NWO now, bitch, with all your buddies." Arn's like, "I'm Arn Anderson. Fuck this fucking paper. I want to wrestle." The 6th member is in the building.
But they literally said he was like the 4th man when it fucking happened. Or the 5th man, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He literally held like the 4 and the 5 up in his fucking hand whenever like Ted was announced. And now they're like, "Oh, he's not in the NWO, he just finances the NWO." Suck my dick, dude.
So
He
kind
wants
of
to
the
show
real
us the
leader.
propaganda.
Like we haven't seen it all fucking night. Jericho's like a gimmick where you like put things on a piece of paper. Hell yeah.
I love it. Is this the main?
I think so.
Are they gonna go 20 minutes here?
They'll go 10 and then we'll get a 30-minute
yeah.
Eric Bischoff Authority promo at the end of the show for some reason.
Well, no, we're supposed to get Lex and Sting in a tag action, right?
We were supposed to, yeah. But they're talking about how Sting said, fuck you, so. He may be gone.
We got Jericho and Arn Anderson in the ring right now.
We're not gonna get Sting and Lex because Sting said, fuck this fucking shit, and he left. Sting was unprofessional and he walked out on all of you. And
NWO
I can't see shit.
Fucking
All I can see is NWO, yeah. This is incredible. We can't see anything because of the yeah. Anyway, this is like, I wouldn't say peak Jericho, but this is like, that wheel kick. Yeah.
It's good stuff. A lot of people say they prefer
stuff.
WCW Jericho. A lot of people say that.
In ring, maybe, but like he's not quite there yet.
The papers
like,
falling from the
total
ceiling and
package.
blocking the papers falling from the ceiling and blocking the camera is classic metaphor for WCW getting in their own way.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of it. Like a physical,
True.
like a literal visual example of it. Man,
They find something
Bagwell
that
really looks like
works
he's about
and-
to be buff as the stuff.
He is buff, and he does have the stuff.
I thought his mom shaved his stuff.
I mean, we didn't know that back then, I guess, but yeah.
Just the silence.
Yeah. Chuggy duggy quack quack.
Big chop.
My condolences to Booker T. Stephanie Vaquer got called up, so
Man,
he's not gonna get to do the anymore.
Oh yeah, I like it.
They should bring him in to be the Mike Tenay for her. Just shows up for her match, does the thing.
I feel
I
like
did my
her and like Trick Williams lose part of their presentation when they go to a show
brother,
without Booker.
the last time I saw she did that, the crowd was doing it. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, okay.
They're gonna do it Monday. I guarantee you. It won't be as loud because only a part
Monday
of the crowd
in
will even
town
know.
Here?
Yes.
Wow.
I wish I could be there to hear the crowd just making those noises. That would be hilarious.
Woo!
I got bills to pay though, and mouths to feed, and ain't nothing in this world for free.
That's what I heard.
Someone said that. I don't know who.
Arn rolled into the fucking ring here.
I also though have been talking about possibly going to All In though, so
Yeah, you should come. We're trying to get our roommate to go.
I've talked about maybe going independently of what you're doing though too. Maybe. I don't know.
I think that's a horrible idea. One,
That
two,
is
in
a
the
horrible
backside.
idea. It would be more fun if we did like a group thing, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Where you just like came
Because
in.
then, because you would actually, you would know who Hangman Page is, so, and I could shit on him, and you would be like, "Motherfucker, leave me alone."
You and me get into a worked shoot fist fight during the main event.
Hangman Page has won the world title, and I'd be like, that's why this company's in the damn shape it's in. And you would be like,
Dude,
find your own ride home.
Actually, come to All In with me and do a work shoot fight in the stands with me. And get kicked out.
I don't want to risk getting.
Come on,
I don't
dude.
want to risk getting arrested.
I'll take a bump for you. I'll take the fucking. No. I'll do the fucking TNA Joe dive on the steps.
The TNA Joe dive.
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it, dude.
We just hop the rail and
we do a whole match in the
fuck.
No, we're in the fucking upper deck. Do a whole match in the fucking upper deck of a stadium. Then like half the crowd's like not paying attention anymore. It'll be great. We'll fucking steal the show.
No, we hop
Everybody
the
will hate
rail.
us.
Everyone thinks we're trying to rush the ring to attack a wrestler, but we just start like working.
People don't do the thing that we're joking about. That's not actually funny. Don't do that. But what if we did?
It's funny. It's funny to joke about it. It's not funny if you do it. If you do it, you're a piece of shit.
Well, I mean, one of us is already a piece of shit, brother.
You're too hard on yourself, man.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
You're too hard on yourself.
Oh man, he's got wrist control, brother. And here comes the enforcer.
Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, and Jericho are in the ring, and we're talking about working a shoot, brother.
Working a shoot and getting shoot in the work, and I'm out of toilet paper. Help!
This is a good podcast. Every time.
This is a good podcast.
That's why I like doing it now, though, because we don't take ourselves seriously. Oh, kayfabe.
Welcome to Two Marks Pod, where we just hang out and watch wrestling, and that's actually the gimmick, and that's actually our strength, is that we're not too serious about it.
Yeah. I mean, that was the gimmick all along, right?
Yeah.
We're just two dudes watching wrestling.
Two dudes, two marks watching wrestling. Watching old wrestling through... I think I said on our... I changed our fucking Twitter thing to say wrestling history through fresh eyes or something like that.
Sure.
And I mean, that's like the thing, you know? Like, we're seeing this for the first time and we're hanging out and we're watching wrestling. Watch wrestling. No.
Something. No?
Something.
Okay.
Like 5 different things.
Nita the fucking lion tamer.
Oh man!
So we were just shit posting and missed the part where the Arn did like the I clapped my own hand and get in.
Oh, did he fucking really? I was not paying attention.
They were doing that, yeah.
I've been moving my mic around a lot. I hope that it's not picking up too much on the pod. I'm sure it is though.
I've moved my mic a little bit.
I have only heard it like one time on your end, I think.
That's good. I'm trying to keep it close to my face because that's a thing.
Yeah. Every once in a while you get too close and I'm like, ow, my ears.
Okay.
It's like, oh, wow, he's doing good. He's doing really good this time. And then you get like too close. And it's like, I probably do the same thing all the time though.
Again for the 17th week in a row.
Oh my God, it's the Giant. And 6 is there, and he's got the shirt.
You almost, if you wouldn't have said, oh my God, it's the Giant, you almost would have had me with that one, because he was like walking off right as you did it. I almost would have believed it.
It was the Giant. It's the Giant right there.
Yeah, but I almost would have thought that he actually made the sound. DTA?
You better learn to trust somebody right now.
DTA? What?
He doesn't sound anything like fucking Sting, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
He sounds more like Disco. Sting is now stung.
Stink was ronk?
Stink was ronk. Stink was stunk. Figure 4, Jericho kicks out. Arn's in the corner. He's selling. He's gonna tag in Arn or Rick. Rick, here comes Pop Pop. Oh, that's a tag though. Buff Bagwell's legal. He looks like $1 million
sure.
bucks.
He does look like, yeah. He's looking buff, and
Arn's doing the
stuff.
hey, I'm gonna attack you on the outside so that you're stunned after you take a bump, and that'll let Rick have a chance to fucking get a finish on you. But Buff's he pressed triangle, and now a clothesline, another running clothesline.
Pressed triangle. It's a good bit for me, but maybe not for people who don't play those games.
Well, too fucking bad. Roll up. Woman's here. Woman's claw in the eyes. Bagwell's blind. DDT.
They're throwing trash.
Sweet ass fucking DDT by Arn Anderson.
Ric Flair rises.
Are they throwing
from
trash,
the dead.
or is it just the fucking NWO thing?
Or as he like to calls it, chew it and do it.
Oh fuck! He's walking the aisle. He's doing the strut. Figure 4. Oh, he's doing with full theatrics, like fucking. And he's got the ropes because the referee's not paying attention. Wow.
Yeah, he pinned him with the figure 4. That happens sometimes. Oh, he saw her, motherfucker. How do you not see woman?
Oh yeah, man.
No, you gotta hit the one. Come on now.
Jumpy, yo! Beat me!
I'm too caught up in the moment.
You're not supposed to agree with me. You're supposed to be like, stop being a horny bastard. It's the gimmick. You're killing and now we're talking about it just in the show, and you're killing kayfabe here.
Killing kayfabe,
you're killing the fucking
gimmick.
Business. These kids killing the fucking
Ric
business.
Flair doing the power bottom in the figure 4. Anyway.
I would not know what you're talking about, sir. Press the button again, please. No, not that one.
Beat me!
Oh wait, I'm
babe.
I'm sorry.
Kayfabe. Kayfabe. Here's that sweet horseman music again.
Yeah, it is that sweet horseman music. They didn't even play it last time. They played Ric Flair's music.
No, because Ric Flair's was coming out, motherfucker. Now I think it's time for Mongo and
Oh yeah, Benoit, right?
Benoit
Mongo and
versus...
Benoit go on last. Or whatever the fuck he does. That was a really bad one, wasn't it?
That, yeah. Deborah's ripping the paper. Man, they really just handed people stuff to throw, didn't they?
Yeah. And now they won't even let you have beer bottles at WWE events because one dude threw a bottle at Cena a month ago.
Well, you know. Don't throw shit at the wrestlers. Don't call them their shoot names to their face because you don't actually know them. No. Yes, it's cool that you're a nerd enough to fucking know it, I guess, but they don't know you, so don't do that. And don't make fucking X accounts talking about is so-and-so still alive or something, because that's fucking weird. Anyway.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because Elon's shitty fucking...
I know, brother. I sent you the screenshot of the one that I got, and I was sad,
I don't think
too.
did it email you, or did it just send you a thing on the app?
Both, but I saw the email first.
I don't think I've got a notification on either.
Oh, maybe I just need to do it again, but in a better, maybe I just didn't do the right one then. I don't know. They'll get it eventually, though. Enough people are doing it that they'll get it. It's just because it's automated and they're not posting anything that sounds too weird. It's just the whole account is weird. So, anyway, enough about that, because we're not going to say what it is and put them over, so.
Yeah, no Sting here, just Babyface Lex, who I've expressed on the channel a few times now. I really like Babyface Lex, and I know most people will say that, like,
he should be a narcissist.
Yeah. But, like, Babyface Lex is really where it's at.
He can come across, like, it's really weird, because, like, you look at him and you're like, fuck this fucking narcissistic asshole, and I get that, but, like, when he speaks, you can tell he's a genuinely good dude. Besides, like, you know, the stuff him and Sting got up to in their free time.
Hey, you stealing my gimmick now, you son of a bitch!
Not
motherfucker!
Sometimes life is complicated and shit happens and you don't know why you do the things that you do. And then it works out in the end, and
that's
I don't
very
know, man.
prophetic of you.
It's all shades of gray. Like, you can do a shitty thing, but for a good reason, and it's just like...
Okay, so...
Anyway, we're not talking about that either. Kayfabe. Lex is a good dude, and I'm happy that he got to stand at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so I didn't get a notification
he's so nice
on the
to
app,
people.
but I did get an email. And it's pretty much the same thing your thing said.
Yeah, that sucks. They'll get it eventually, though. Yeah, Lex, like, actually, like, genuinely is, like, a positive, you know, he could very well be, like, a bitter asshole and be like, what the fuck, I don't deserve this, this is fucking bullshit, blah, blah. But he's such a positive dude now that you love to see it. I wish I could be more like Lex Luger, honestly.
Sure.
I'm working on it. I'm watching the TikToks, Deborah. No?
Deborah.
Okay. I'm watching the TikToks.
No. Boo.
No. You're like, no, I'm still mad at you for resisting watching the TikToks. Yeah, that's fair. Fair. Choppy,
Just
or
communicate better, man.
Working on it.
They are taking it now to Lex Luger. Is Lex going to win this handicap match against future world champion Chris Benoit and Super Bowl champion Steve McMichael?
Ungo? Are you asking me or are you telling me?
It is rhetorical. Does that answer your question?
No, because you cut out.
I said it was a rhetorical question.
Oh. Well, how about I answer it anyway?
Oh.
I don't know!
I don't know either.
There's your answer. Man, if he was able to just win on his own and there was really no need for Sting anyway.
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Oh, it's gonna be a good podcast. Very good podcast.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
They're gonna be in Tokyo? Why was Sting in Tokyo? What did he say? Was he talking about Sting being in Japan, or was he saying we're about to go to Japan? Headbutt to the inner thigh, but you're meant to think it was the dick.
What? He said, I think we know why he's called Mongo. I don't know Does Mongo mean
looks like-
something? Is that a real word?
I have no idea, brother. It looks like some people are having a shoot fight in the stands that we traveled back in time.
Oh man, do you want to travel back in time and go have a fight in the arena at Nitro on September 16th?
You're like,
96?
where is this Nitro? You were gonna say in the place, but you couldn't figure out where it was.
I don't know where the fuck they are. I don't know where they are.
I don't either.
I don't know.
What year was? What? Oh, that's my Goldberg action figure I'm looking for. Hold on. I can't spell shit. It was 16th, right? 1996.
No, yeah, are you looking it up? Or are you figuring it out?
I'm gonna try to figure out where they are, yeah. Oh, hey, they're in Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, are they?
Ski Woe.
Ski and Woe?
Yeah. Lex Luger's gonna get a win single-handedly.
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
It's a it's a no finish, isn't it?
Oh man, he's gonna fight off the entire Four Horsemen on his own. We were just
Sounds
a team.
like that would almost ruin wrestling.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
They lost to the NWO and said, "Fuck it, we're still gonna beat up the babyfaces."
Fuck this fucking shit. Fuck this fucking shit.
Hog cut. Technically, Lex Luger defeated the Four Horsemen in a 2-on-1 handicap match in 6 minutes.
As 6, they announced that Sean Waltman is 6.
He's not even good enough to get a name. They're just like, he's 6.
He's 6 with a Y and 2 X's, but we don't know that yet. And does he have a t-shirt that's a 6-ball yet?
Not yet.
And he's still wearing the Jim Morrison.
Hey, in here fucking.
Nash opens the door and screeches into the fucking limo like a damn banshee.
Yeah, that
what a
caught me
fucking
off guard.
shitpost.
I did. God bless Kevin Nash. Honestly.
I can arrange to get tickets for this.
And Billionaire Ted, I got some pull around here because I'm the champ. I might be able to get us backstage passes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Hogan's the champion right now.
He is the champion. He's defending against Mach at the next pay-per-view.
He's
And
the
Mach is
champion.
becoming unfucking hinged. So
He's got the Hollywood headband and the blackened stubble, and
Lex does not go raw.
Lex, in fact, he tickles his nuts apparently with that shot.
And with that, folks, we're out of time and we gotta go.
Sounds like that would almost ruin wrestling.
Watch us on Thursday, fucking ECW. Let's go!
We're out of time. We gotta go.
Now go home and
Chucky
smoke
ducky
some more
quack
rock.
quack.